It's hot as hell out that door. Real quick message though. Some red flags that you're dating a hitman or you're dating a man that was sent in by this secret society or a man in a coven. So some of the red flags are they're going to always force you into a relationship before talking to you, before getting a understanding of what it is, what it's gonna be. They'll already be done forced you into a relationship. Now, what that looks like. Okay, so them forcing you into a relationship, what that may looks like is they might call you and tell you, hey, what you doing? Stop by. And you stop by their place of residence at that time, wherever they staying at, their cousin house, their roommate house, and they'll just tell you to pop your trunk. They'll come outside with all they shit, they bags, and you just like, what the hell? And they just in there like, you thinking, you finna take them to a different location. They moving out from their roommate and moving with somebody else. And they like, you like, so where I'm taking you? They like, to your house. I'm moving in with you. These are those hitmen that was sent in your life. These are those men in those secret societies. They're going to always put you in uncomfortable positions, but always it's going to be fast, quick, swift movement to get you to be in a position that they want you in, where they can monitor what you eat. They can stalk you closer, by moving in with you. They will do this real fast, real quick, won't talk to you, won't just talk it over and say, hey, can I move in? I'll pay all the bills, I'll take it. They won't discuss any of that. They will force you into thinking that you in a relationship with them by doing this. Now the whole time they done moved in, but y'all never said that y'all was boyfriend and girlfriend. Y'all never had that sit down. Y'all never had that talk. These are those men. These are those men. Don't invite them over. It's 2025. Meet them at the park. Meet them at the damn skating rink. Meet them at the goddamn tree by the community, 2 communities over, because I'm telling you, they will show up at your house if you nice and you've been dating for a while, a month. You invite them over. It could be a week. You invite them over and they bring all their shit with them. You like, I just invited you over for a little breakfast and some coffee. And they bring all their shit in your house with no hesitation. No, excuse me. Without even establishing a relationship with you. They done already brung all they shit to your house. These are the hitmen. They're never, my cat crying, my baby crying. They're never going to establish a relationship with you, but they'll tell you things like, make sure you tell me everywhere you go. If you go to the store, tell me. If you go here. Y'all, hold on. I don't know why this baby is crying like this. What is your problem? Okay. So, they will tell you without even being in a relationship, make sure you tell me everywhere you go, because they want to know everywhere you go so they can go to those places behind your back and slander you. Slander your name, slander your character. They're going to they're going to want you to pursue them. And when you don't, when you get in their presence, they're always going to stick to a script. All of them come with a script, whether it be in their emails or their phones. They all come with a script, and that one script is to reject you. These are men that want you, want your time, want your love, want your affection, want your attention, but they want you to chase them. And they'll tell you things like, they'll take you out on a date and then tell you, oh, I'm not looking for a relationship. They will jump the gun. Bang. Real fast. You meet this man, he asks you, for your number. Y'all exchange numbers. Y'all are texting throughout the day. He calls you. Y'all talk. He sets up a date. He comes pick you up. Y'all go out. And on this date, he literally tells you, oh, I'm not looking for a relationship. I still got kids. They in college. They're always going to tell you about how they're making somebody else's life softer and, better. They're always going to put that in your face. They're always going to put in your face how they're taking care of their mama. They got to pay their mama bills. They got to take their mama to dialysis. They don't have time for a relationship. As if you asked them out on a date. As if you asked them to be in a relationship. You haven't said anything about a relationship. You just like, oh, okay, this could be a friend. This could be a business partner. And a lot of times, that's what you be thinking. Like, okay, this could be somebody I could do business with. This could be somebody that, could help me start this over here. Or, they could put me in a different setting where I can network with different people. And they'll tell you, oh, I'm not looking for a relationship. And it's like, I didn't even say anything about you being in a relationship. And they'll tell you, I'm taking care of my kids. I want them. I don't want my kids paying no bills. They in college. Or they'll tell you, I'm not looking for a relationship. After doing all this and talking to you and courting you and getting you out on a date, they tell you, oh, I'm not looking for a relationship. I got my car note and I got to help my sister with her bills and I got to help my sister take care of her home. They always going to throw up in your face, just like throw up, the fact that they are already taking care of somebody and you're not going to be a priority. Another thing, they want to know where you work at. Where you work at, because they want to know how much money you make so they can go and do spell work for you to lose your job, for you to not find a job. And if they get mad with you because you don't want to deal with them no more, they're going to call your job, they're going to blackball you, they're going to blackmail you. They're going to call your boss, tell your boss all kind of rumors, all kind of lies about you. These are those men. They're always going to make it seem like you are more interested in them. You are more invested in them. And like I say, another thing that these men in these secret societies do that I've noticed, and I know because I was in these situations. So I'm just putting y'all up on game so that when this type of energy pull up on you, you'll be like, okay, check please. This is one of the tricks that they do. They're always going to talk to other men in front of you. Yes, other men. They go out of their way to talk to other men, get other men attention, and give men their undivided attention. Right in front of you. Right in front of you. I put my car in the shop and I was Ubering everywhere. So I thought he was a friend. And he called me and he was like, I said, I'm finna Uber to the store. He's like, I'll take you to Walmart, no problem. So I'm like, okay, I'll just give you the money that I was going to, Uber. We get to Walmart and we walk in and we talking. He see a man. He goes straight for that man. I guess they went to college together or whatever, but the whole time I was shopping in Walmart, he stayed there talking to that man. It doesn't matter if these men take you on a date. Their focus is gonna be on another man. Pay attention to that because they do it right in your face. And if they cannot find a man, they will engage with the woman more than you. They will keep the waitress after the waitress take your order. They will call her back over. They will talk to her. They want to know how her day is going, how she feeling, where she from, what side of town she on, and over you after they done pulled you out and brung you out on a date. Yet they're sitting here entertaining the waitress more than you, and this is y'all first encounter. It's always gonna be on your first or maybe second encounter. I would say second because the first encounter is gonna be them getting information. And they bold too. They ask you dumbass questions like, what's your credit score? What's your credit look like? Are you behind on your bills? How much do you pay for your nails? They ask you these things, and these are tricks too as well, like undercover tricks. Like if you a trick nigga, just say that. You know what I'm saying? Because you on the wrong scroll. You down the wrong, you know what I'm saying? You in the wrong lane. But I could probably point you to the right direction, but they get mad when you can afford certain things for yourself, like your rent, like your nails, like your hair, because they want you to have to trick for this shit. So they get mad when you can afford these things for yourself. They get mad. They'll fight you. You pull up with your hair done, your nails done. Now this nigga want to fight. It's like, why do you want to fight? Because you can pay for your own hair and nails, and they don't want you to be able to pay for these type of things and your rent and stuff like that, because they want you to have to, they want you to have to gobble they motherfucking balls and run behind them like they fucking princesses. They gonna stick to the script no matter what that script is. And the number one script that they stick to is rejection. Rejection, because they feel like women, no. Little girls, insecure girls. And then these men that are sent in, if they're sent in by like your parents or your exes, your parents is telling them, yeah, you gotta reject them because they suffer from rejection, because I used to, your parents know everything they did to you when they sending these hitmen in to date you. They know everything then, because they telling them what buttons to push and stuff like that. Oh, you gotta reject them because they suffer from rejection. I done been rejecting her ever since she was a child. You gotta not show up when she needs you, because I used to do that to her when she needed me. I would never show up when she was a child. So it's re-traumatizing you to lower your vibration, to be submissive to spread an eagle for them. Oh, everybody rejects me. Everybody rejects me. So I'm just going to give this man my body because this is what he wants. And no. But see, when they run, that's why when they run up, they get done up. Because your people and your ex and your dad and your mama, your sister, your ex-friend, they all telling these men, yeah, they insecure, they broken, they'll do anything for a relationship, they'll do anything to be accepted, they'll do anything So you gotta reject them. You gotta reject them. You gotta reject them. Pull back, and then see what they do. Go on about your life. Go on about your life. Go on about your day. Because it's all a game that they want to play. It's all a sick, twisted game that they want to play by re-traumatizing you, trying to re-trauma bond you. They gonna stick to the script no matter what you say. That's how you know. It's like you can tell, like they all these men that are in these secret societies, you can tell because they all have the same script. They all say the same things. I'm broke. I take care of my sister. I take care of my auntie. I'm focusing on my kids, but they're trying to date you. They're gonna stick to the script no matter what you say. And this could just be, like I said, you not looking at everybody to date them. You looking at people like this one man. I was like, maybe he could cut my yard. So I call him and I'm like, hey, do you have a lawnmower? I want to pay you to cut my yard. And he's like, no, I don't have a lawnmower. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I just try to get the other yard man because I normally have one that comes, but he come like once a month. Like that grass grow fast, so I didn't want to wait for him, but I just wait for him. Oh, well, I'm just focusing on my kids and they're in college and my daughter, she don't have to work. I don't want her living no hard life. I pay all of her bills, so I'm just focused on my kids. And I'm like, that's what's up. You a good ass daddy. You handle your business. That's what's up. You want your children to focus on college and you pay all your daughter bills and you finna buy her a car and that's good. That's what's up. They gonna let you know that you ain't shit. You're not a priority. And it's like, okay, so why do you... But they'll expect you to do like backflips for them or some shit. That's what they be expecting. For you to start doing backflips for their attention and, oh, he doing that for his daughter. I know he can do it for me. Nobody gives... And then when you like, okay, that's what's up, they get mad. They call you 2 days later going off on you. Like, are you okay? And that's when they go off script. This man talking about, I'm waiting on you to do something and you ain't doing nothing. I'm like, you waiting on me to do what? I'm waiting on you to make a move and you ain't doing nothing. What move am I supposed to be making? Men lead. I don't know what you talking about. Like, I'm waiting on you to make a move and you ain't doing nothing. I said, I don't understand what you're saying, but I can kind of feel the energy. I don't chase men. That's not me. And I don't chase women. Okay, so what is this conversation about? You went on script. You rejected. You talked to other women. You told me I wasn't good enough. You're mad because I can take care of myself. And now, what is it that you want from me again? It's not adding up to anything. It's not. These are those men in those secret societies that behind closed doors, they bet on you. They all know you. They all talk about you. Who can get you first? Who gonna have you first? Who gonna F your brains out. Who gonna have you driving past their house? This one talking about he gonna have you stalking him, and this one talking about he gonna have you calling him all the time, and they all sent in by your family, your friends that you don't fool with no more, your frenemies, your exes, and your enemies. They sent in by your neighbors. Your neighbors, they'll get niggas in these secret societies to come date you, or try to date you, or they'll get somebody in their family to try to date you so they can, what she do, what she do, what she do, what she eat, where she go work out at, what she do for work, what she do for her side hustles, what she said. It's like they get this information from you and they go back to their family, and it's like it's real church. She said what she said. She said she doesn't celebrate. I told this boy that was sent in, I don't celebrate holidays. And he was like, why? I said, because I don't believe in them. Oh, I'll be right back. Y'all, he went home, told his whole fucking witch coven family, whole family full of females. The whole family is women. 5 and 8 aunties, and then all 8 aunties got 15 kids, all of them girls. All the girls that got kids and done had kids, all of them girls, he the only fucking boy. And he talking about, I said, what is that? Oh, I'll be right back. He came back. I said, you went and told him what I said. He's like, yeah, I went and told him what you said. That you don't celebrate it because you don't believe in it. It's fake. I'm like, and what was your point of doing that? That's what they do. That's all they use. They feel like, they want you to feel like you can't depend on them for nothing. They'll try to make you feel like you ain't shit. But they around you for some knowledge. And they'll take whatever knowledge back to their fucking coven. They'll take whatever resources you give them and take it right back to their coven. Because they don't know shit. They don't know shit but argue, fuss, fight, and fuck. That's all they know. One more thing, and then I'm finna get off here because I wanted this to be quick. This is why, your family, they send in these poverty-minded men or women to date you. They send them in to keep you at, a poverty mindset. They don't want you to get around people with some money, because people with money, they move different. Their intentions are different. People with money that have souls and have integrity is, it's sad to say this, but it's just more people, more good people. I don't know. From my experience, people that had money and they still had their soul and their integrity, it's just like they had a different thing going, a different motion, a different energy about them. You know what I'm saying? The way they talk and their intentions and how they respect people that still, having money is like a frequency. You don't have to have it in your bank account. You could just, the energy on you is money. You look like money. You smell like money. This is why your family don't want you to get around people with money, because then you mingle right on in with them. These people that's, poverty minded, you stick out like a sore thumb. That's why they don't want you to be around. For instance, right? My old frenemies, right? This how they move. Like, they would text me. Like, I had a friend and she would do this all the time. She was a frenemy. She was a witch. Somebody that was monitoring me, stalking me. She hit me up one day and she like, this is what they gonna say. I'm just checking on you, as if You a fucking mental patient or something like that. You gotta understand. Why would your friends be checking on you? I'm just checking on you. She always say, hey girl, I'm just checking on you. And I respond back, I say, I'm doing good. How are you doing today? I didn't say, I'm just checking back on you. No. I say, I'm doing good. How are you doing today? No reply. No response. Mind you, she texts me first. 3 days later, she texts me, girl, I got busy and I had to take care of my kids and then I had to hang out with my friends and then my mama had wanted me to do something. So busy. I'm like, oh, okay. That's what's up. Talk to you later, bye. But see, I got around some rich people, they was my Instagram friends, but I hit some celebrities up on Instagram. Boom, they hit me right back. I wasn't even expecting. I was just like, congratulations on your what. Boom, they hit me right back like, thank you, that's what's up. Follow me, I'ma follow you back. I was like, okay. Celebrities, people with motion, people with money, millionaires. We following each other. They go live. I'm like, let me support my friend live. I get on the live. He like, Queen Boss Lady, what's up? What you got going on? What you got going today? I say I'm about to cook the kids some breakfast. I'm about to make them some bacon, some sausage, some waffles, some grits. I like my kids to have a variety. He said, that's what's up. I say, then I'm finna do some journaling. He was like, that's what's up. We up. We in there. Let's get it. I was like, okay. So you see the difference between the two? These people over here with poverty minded, they're gonna try to act like they so busy. They so busy. And they have to reject you. Because these are listen, your friends that you thought was your friends, they wasn't your friends. They were sent in by your mama, your daddy, your auntie. The witch bitch at that church sent her daughter to be your friend so they could monitor you and stalk you and make sure you ain't going down the right path, putting roots on you. You see the difference between the two, and God allowed me to see that last night. He said, you see this person ain't nowhere is near successful, money-wise, motion-wise, but when they get around you, they too busy for you. But mind you, they come and get your attention. And then tell you, oh, I don't got time for you, I gotta go. I had frenemies that would do that. They would come to my house. You home? Yeah, girl, I'm just here. I just got home. Okay, I'm finna stop by, and they come by. And then it's like they rushing out the door. Girl, I gotta go. I got things to do. I'm like, you just came to my house to tell me you don't have time to be at my house. Yeah, I gotta go. I got college. I got classes to do. So you basically came to tell me how busy you are. And you don't have time for the friendship. These women, they do the same thing. As soon as they get around you, they'll contact you first and then tell you how busy they is that they can't talk to you. But I reach out to a billionaire, a few of them too, celebrities, and they hit me right back. Boom. Like, what's up, Queen Boss Lady? Like they know me. What's up, Queen Boss Lady? How you doing today? How you doing today? What you got going today? Not, I'm just checking on you. I'm just checking to see if my magic is working. I'm just checking on you to see if you over there going through hell, because I sent you some magic the other day. I'm just checking on you to make sure you don't meet no new friends. You don't get around no new friends, because your friends, that's witch bitches, they be doing spells that you don't meet no good friends. So when they get ready to do these little stupid shits that I'm talking about, you'll be available. And the reason why I went through this, because I was in training. So I know that a lot of them watching this video now, and they shit in their motherfucking pants, because I knew the whole time I just needed to be in training, because I knew I was going to be leaving my town. My town is very small. It's nothing going on but witchcraft, death, chaos, and confusion. And I knew I knew God was going to call me to leave my town. It's not even a city, it's a town, and it's 10 minutes long. It's 10 minutes big. That's it. And I needed to be familiar with these different dirty spirits, so that when I'm on my journey and I'm doing business or whatever, and I get that same spirit pull up on me, I can use my discernment. Test the spirit by the spirit, but also be engaged and be aware with familiar spirits. To the next video, I care for you guys. Peace.